Also, please take this time to silence your cell phones. Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the 2018-2019 Academic Excellence Leadership and Physical Fitness Awards Ceremony. The focus of this afternoon's ceremony is to honor our returning cadets and officers. Please stand for the entrance of the official party and remain standing for the national anthem. Please be seated. We are honored this afternoon to be joined by Major General Grizzle, President and Superintendent, Brigadier General Murray, Dean of Academics, Chief Academic Officer, Lieutenant Colonel John Graff, Commandant of Cadets, Dean of Students, Colonel George Brick, Vice Dean of Academics, High School Principal, Colonel David West, Chief of Staff, Colonel Jose Barone, Athletic Director, Lieutenant Colonel Aaron Johnson, Professor of Military Science, Lieutenant Colonel Mike O'Neill, Senior Army Instructor, Lieutenant Colonel Danny Armillo, Executive Director, Office of Alumni Relations. Today, we recognize returning cadets and officers for their exceptional performance and significant accomplishments during the 2018-2019 school year. We are reminded today of our continued commitment to follow the principles as outlined in our mission statement that reads, "The mission of NMMI is to educate, train, and prepare young men and women to be leaders capable of critical thinking and sound analysis, leaders who possess uncompromising character, and leaders able to meet challenging physical demands." Ladies and gentlemen, we begin today's ceremony by introducing our academic dean, Brigadier General Murray, for the academic awards portion of the program.
Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome to this very special celebration. Speaking to the cadets, I must say that on Monday, at the convocation, we began the 2019-2020 academic year by recommitting ourselves to the learning mission of the New Mexico Military Institute. At the convocation, the regimental commander and his leadership team defined that mission in 3 central concepts and values of duty, honor, and achievement. This afternoon, at this celebration of excellence, we recognize the cadets who, during the last academic year, 2018-2019, excelled at meeting that mission in terms of academics, training, and physical development. It is my wish that those we recognize today will inspire all of you to achieve at that same level in this new academic year. And now I want to speak particularly to the rats. Welcome. And when I challenge each of you to follow their example. And now, to begin today's recognition of excellence, permit me to introduce Lieutenant Colonel Kayla Smith, who will be the narrator for today's academic awards. Kayla?
Good afternoon. Today we are presenting awards to returning cadets for their achievements during the 2018-2019 school year. Those cadets who graduated or otherwise moved on received their awards prior to commencement last spring. Colonel John McVeigh, Associate Dean of Mathematics and Science, presents the first awards. The Physical Science Department Award for Proficiency in High School Chemistry goes to Win Bowie. The Roswell Geological Society Award for Proficiency in College Geology goes to Jacob Garcia. The winner of the Biology Department Award for an Outstanding Student of High School Biology is Ben Zimmerman. Thank you, Colonel McVeigh. Lieutenant Colonel Joel Dykstra, Associate Dean of Humanities Division, will present the next awards. The English Department presents the award for Best English Student in the 6th class to Bridget Langowski. The student receiving the English Department Award for Best English Student in the 5th class is Kylie Hostetler. The English Department Award for Best English Student in the 4th class goes to Erin Gonzalez. The English Department Award for Best English Student in the 2nd class recipient is Patricia Ramos. The English Department Award for Best English Student in the 1st class recipient is Leah Davenport. The John J. Hartnett Award, honoring an outstanding college student in communications, is presented to Harrison Yu. The winner of the Junior College Drama Troupe Award, Elijah Farmer. The Music Department's Concert Choir Award for the Outstanding New Choir Member goes to Samantha Scanlon and Idalina Wilson. The Music Department's Concert Choir Award for Outstanding College Member is Allison Langowski. The Outstanding New Cadet Band Member receives the Captain Jack Fletcher Award. This year's honoree is Megan Edwards. The Outstanding Bugler Award is presented to Aurelius Belli. Thank you, Lieutenant Colonel Dykstra. The next awards are for the Rupert Burton Oratory Contest held annually in April. The sponsors of the Rupert Burton Contest memorialized NMMI cadets of long ago. For the college division, Mr. Max K. Rupert graduated in 1920. During his graduating year, he participated in the first speech contest held on campus. Mr. Rupert went on to become president of the Poor & Company Railway Exchange of Chicago. In honor of this distinguished alumnus, the prestigious event is a tradition at New Mexico Military Institute now spanning over 90 years. The high school portion of this contest serves as a memorial in honor of 1948 graduate John F. Burton Jr., who was killed in action in Korea on 12 October 1952. The Rupert Burton Oratory Competition continues today through the consideration of the family and friends of these two former cadets. Brigadier General Douglas Murray, Dean of Academics, presents the awards for the college winners. The Max K. Rupert winners are, in first place, Harrison Yu. The second award was presented in May. Thank you, Dean Murray. Colonel George Brick, Vice Dean of Academics and High School Principal, will present the awards for the high school winners. The John F. Burton Jr. winners for the high school are, in fourth place, Madison Sandoval. In third place, Vincent Carpio Torres. In second place, Chinami Davis. And in first place, Nam Vong. Thank you, Colonel Brick. Lieutenant Colonel Dykstra will present the next award. Philip Douglas Cook, High School 11 and Junior College 13, was a 6-year cadet who exemplified all the most important aspects of a cadet at New Mexico Military Institute. He thrived in every aspect of the Corps, he excelled in every academic subject, and he was an immensely talented writer. During his sophomore year of college, Philip Cook won both the Rice Creative Writing Contest and the Fulton Academic Writing Contest. After completing 15 hours of college English courses, he also graduated with the only English concentration that has been awarded since 2006. He was ranked second in the graduating class, after which he enrolled in New Mexico Tech University, where he subsequently earned a degree in electrical engineering. Beginning in spring 2018, through a generous faculty donation, the Prose and Poetry Awards, formerly distributed through the Frank Rice Writing Contest, now also include his name in memoriam. For poetry, Jariah Kremen. For prose, in third place, Ethan Wood. The second place award was given out in May. The first place award and prose winner is Aaron Gonzalez. Thank you, Colonel Dykstra. The next awards will be presented by Major Sidney Vandiver, head of the History Department. The Aline Hinkle McQuitty and Marion Fell Hinkle $500 award for American history goes to Kristen Ellenberg. The Social Science Department award to an outstanding high school student of global studies recognizes Victoria Campbell. The Social Science Department award to an outstanding student of college American history honors Nam Vong. The Social Science Department award to an outstanding college student of Western civilization is presented to Alexander Preston. Thank you, Major Vandiver. Colonel Brick will be presenting the following awards. All final grades are in and reported from the last school year, and the first in class awards are based on the class standing after everything was tallied. First in class for the 6th class, Jakayo Javon Brown. First in class for the 5th class, Kayung Hoom Yeom. First in class for the fourth class, Nam Vong. And we have a tie for the first in class for the second class, Alexander Preston and Estefany Hernandez. Thank you, Colonel Brick. This concludes our Class of 2019 Academic Excellence Awards. It's now my pleasure to introduce Colonel Halby.
Thank you, Colonel Smith. We now transition to the leadership portion of the program. The Military Excellence Awards will be presented by the Senior Army Instructor, Professor of Military Science, the Commandant, and NIMI representatives. Lieutenant Colonel O'Neill and Lieutenant Colonel Johnson will present the Junior ROTC and Senior ROTC Award. The Theodore M. Bennett Award recognizes the commander of the Goss Rifle High School Drill Team. Lieutenant Colonel O'Neill will present the Bennett Award to the Goss High School Drill Team Commander, Brianne Boyd. The Veterans of Foreign Wars Award are presented to high school and college cadets who demonstrate outstanding achievement and the diligence in pursuit of military subjects. This year's VFW Award is presented to Zachary Martin. The U.S. Army Reserve National Scholar Athlete Award is presented to the top female and top male who have excelled in the NMMI sports programs and consistently maintained a GPA of 3.0 or above. The top male is Charles Lewis. The Military Officers Association of America Award is awarded annually to an outstanding college cadet who has demonstrated exceptional potential for military leadership as a member of the Reserve Officer Training Corps. This year's recipients are Eldon Maxey, and Lynette Krasowski. The Reserve Officers Association Award is presented for outstanding achievement and exceptional leadership ability. The Junior ROTC Award is presented to Rylan Maloney. The New Mexico Sons of the American Revolution Award is presented to a college and high school cadet who demonstrates a high degree of merit with respect to leadership, qualities, soldierly bearing, and excellence. This year's Sons of American Revolutionary Award is presented to the following cadets: Andrew Hubbard and Patrick Eaton. The Military Order of the Purple Heart Award is presented to the cadet who maintains a cumulative GPA of 3.0 and a positive attitude. This year's award is presented to Abigail Vigil. The United States Daughters of 1812 is presented to the cadet who demonstrated qualities of academic excellence, leadership, military discipline, dependability, patriotism, and upright character in speech and habits, which exemplifies the ideals upon which our nation was founded. The college cadet receiving the award is Carmina Foe. Please stay on stage. The Daughters of the American Revolutionary Award is presented to an outstanding cadet who is in the top 25% of their class and has demonstrated the qualities of loyalty, patriotism, dependability, good character, adherence of military discipline, leadership, ability, and a fundamental of patriotic understanding of the importance of the ROTC training. This year's Daughters of American Revolutionary Award is presented to Carmina Foe. The American Legion Award for General Military Excellence is presented to the following cadets: Lieutenant Peshashi, the American Legion Award for Scholastic Excellence is presented to the following cadet: Alexander Preston. The Captain Charles F. Jr. Award, organized in 1961, is presented to the cadet demonstrating exceptional excellence in a field environment. The recipient must be in the top 50% of the MS3 class and must demonstrate outstanding leadership potential. This year's recipient is Aaron Quirk. The next award will be presented by Lieutenant Colonel Armillo, Director, Office of Alumni Relations. The Joe Galvan Award is presented annually to the by the NMMI Office of Alumni Relations. The engraved silver reverse bowl, given in memory of Lieutenant Joseph Galvan, class of 1951, senior college, who died in action in Korea in 1952, is awarded for outstanding qualities of leadership and all-around ability. This year's Galvan Award is presented to Tyler Smith. Lieutenant Colonel Graff, Commandant of the Cadets, will present the next awards. The Sam and Henry Pick Award for the Most Improved High School New Cadet in each troop will be presented by Lieutenant Colonel Graff to the following cadets: Arava Skivas Kumar, Troy Nico, Oscar Gomez, Quan Quinn, Daniel Martin, Brian Dempsey, Malia Holiday, Bryson Marquez, Alexi Valverde, and Avery Thorne. The Colonel Eben R. Buck Wiley's Award is given to the best high school new cadet of the year for each troop. Colonel Wiles was a 1932 graduate of NMMI, a former professor of military science, and a former superintendent. This year's Wiles Awards are presented to the following cadets: Vincent Carpillo, Luis Pablo Padrillas, Rodolfo Spiegel, Paul Martinez, Allison Langowski, Bridget Langowski, Stephen Swoop, Jackson Hicks, Andrew Brewing, Diego Bustamante, Thomas Stroh, and Carson Perry. The Best Squad Leader Scholarship recognizes the outstanding efforts of the cadet who served honorably as a squad leader this academic year and will be returning in a leadership position this year. Each squadron nominated one cadet who will receive the Commandant's coin. From 1st Squadron, Harrison Yu. Second Squadron, Kylie Holstetter. From 3rd Squadron, Carson Perry. Hold on. Receiving the $500 scholarship is Carson Perry. The Scott Honor Scholarship goes to the cadet who combines the best attributes of excellence, leadership athletic capabilities, high moral standards. This cadet meets the spirit of NMMI as written on the Bronco. The cadets that will participate with vigor, respect, discipline, and achieve with honor. But if all of us together will now embrace two of the precepts of the NMMI motto, by obeying the commands of duty and by observing the limits imposed by honor. The third precept, achievement of the noblest kind, will follow. Carson Perry. The Commandant's Award for Dismounted Drill is presented to the cadet leader with the most outstanding unit performances in all categories of cadet drill and competition performances. The winner is Gunnar Schwab. Major General Grizzle, President and Superintendent of NMMI, will present the next awards. The Andreas M. Martin Best Yearling Cadet Award is given to a high school yearling in each troop who has learned to lead through observations while maintaining the highest standards of personal appearance, deportment, and grades. The following cadets come forward: Eric Fellenbach, Henry Dewey, Estefani Cano, Paul Morabito, Timothy Oshowski, Jacob Bassett, Brianna Boyd, Nam Yu Vong, Rafael Yunus Hernandez, Julian Villegas, Ben Zimmerman, Tyler Smith, Carson Perry, and Francesco Montano. What? Were you last year? The Andreas M. Martin Best Old Cadet Award is awarded to a cadet in each troop who has returned at the beginning of the year as an old cadet and has met the standards throughout the year and demonstrated outstanding characteristics of leadership, deportment, academics, and core life. The following cadets please come forward. Andrew Hubbard, Carlos Varela, Colin Putzeller, Jeremiah Pignon, Hector Gravala, Francis Ickard, Lacey Ryan, Arturo Quinn Hernandez, Jose Robles Alvarez. The Rear Admiral and Mrs. David Ellison, U.S. Navy Retired Servant Leadership Scholarship is awarded to a returning third class and second class cadet who demonstrates competence in each of the three pillars of leadership, who display selflessness and timeless traits of servant leadership. The 2018-2019 third class recipient of the $900 Servant Leadership Scholarship is Delista Hawkins. The 2018-2019 second class recipient of the $900 Servant Leadership Scholarship is Estefany Hernandez. Major General Grizzle will present two Masonic-affiliated awards. Major General Grizzle is a 32nd degree Mason, a Scottish Rite Master Craftsman, and a Shriner. The Scottish Rite of Freemasonry Award is presented to a cadet for demonstrating academic excellence, the potential for leadership and patriotism, and exhibiting the qualities of dependability, good citizenship, and patriotism. This year's Scottish Rite of Freemasonry Award is presented to Deanna Quinn. And the college cadet, Leanna Davenport. The National Sojourners Award from the Kit Carson chapter of Albuquerque is awarded to the cadets who contribute the most to courage, and demonstrate the Americanism within the Corps Cadets. The National Sojourners Award is presented to Jeremiah Pignon. The Department of Army Superior Cadet Award is awarded to the cadet in each ROTC class with the highest academic and physical achievement in the junior ROTC and senior ROTC programs. The following high school cadets will receive this year's Superior Cadet Award: Timothy Olszkowski and Brianna Boyd. The following college cadet will receive this year's Superior Cadet Award: Patrick Eaton. The Lewis and Lorraine Wigner Memorial Saber was established in 2008 by Mr. Charles L. Wigner, 1977 junior college grad, and is awarded to a returning platoon leader in headquarters troop in memory of Mr. Wigner's parents, Lewis and Lorraine Wigner. This year's Wigner Saber and Sam Brown Belt will be presented by Lieutenant Colonel Armijo to Leah Davenport. The Colonel H.D. Chips Woodruff, U.S. Army retired, 1937 junior college grad Memorial Saber is given to a returning second classman selected for a leadership role. Lieutenant Colonel Armijo will present the Woodruff Saber to Lauren Parvin. The Oral Saber is given in memory of Colonel G. Seth Oral, 1931 junior college grad, in honor of his son, Lieutenant Colonel Patrick H. Oral, 1965 junior college grad, both of whom commanded squadrons in their first class year as cadets. This saber is presented to a cadet who has been chosen to be the 3rd Squadron Commander in the upcoming year. Lieutenant Colonel Armijo will present the Oral Saber to Reese Everett. The John C. Lusk Memorial Saber is presented to a second classman who has completed a minimum of 3 years at NMMI and is qualified to be a cadet officer this year. They must have demonstrated outstanding leadership and proficiency by seeking a career in military service. Lieutenant Colonel Armijo will present this year's Lusk Saber to Angel Apodaca. Thank you, Lieutenant Colonel Amio. The Samuel McSee Goodwin Award. The family of the Brigadier General Samuel Goodwin, U.S. Army retired, class of 1937, presents a saber each year to the cadet who has demonstrated outstanding abilities and excellence in the performance of duties. Lieutenant Colonel Graff will present the General Goodwin Saber this year to Diego Salido. The Commandant Saber is presented by the Commandant of Cadets to a cadet for excelling in all areas of cadet life, including academic achievement, athletic participation, involvement in extracurricular activities, demonstrating military proficiency, motivation, and leadership to the Corps by personal example. This year's winner of the Commandant Saber is Devon Lemos. Thank you, sir. The Dean Saber is presented by Brigadier General Murray, Academic Dean, to a cadet for excelling in all areas of cadet life, and especially outstanding in the area of academic achievement. This accomplishment is not only an individual one, but is reflective by setting a superior academic example in and out of the classroom. This year's Dean Saber is awarded to Eric Quirk. Thank you, sir. Major General Grizzle will present the next awards. The James K. Anderson Award is presented to the first sergeant who best demonstrates the qualities of duty, honor, and achievement, and who is returning for junior college. Receiving the saber and $500 is Jose Rinos. The Superintendent Saber is presented by the Superintendent and President of the New Mexico Military Institute to a cadet for excelling in 3 cornerstones of the Institutes. He or she has performed in the academic environment by attaining above a 3.0 GPA, in leadership arena by attaining the highest rank available to a second-classman, and in the athletic arena by maintaining a high level of physical fitness and stamina. Major General Grizzle will present the Superintendent Saber to this year's recipient, Jaron Banks. The final portion of the ceremony today, we will recognize returning cadet athletes. All athletic awards were presented at banquets in April, except for the Master of Fitness and Physical Training Coaches Awards. Before the cadets, as your name is called, please stand and remain standing until all cadet athletes have been announced. Julio Christomos, Deanna DeSos, Colton Claypool, Ryland Maloney, Zachary Martin. Thank you. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. We will close the ceremony with remarks from Major General Grizzle.
You know, I think I say maybe the same thing each year at this point, or each of the two ceremonies we have at this point, and that is that regardless of how long these take, we're going to take that amount of time to recognize the incredible accomplishments of our young cadets, these young men and women, and the accomplishments they've had throughout the year in these great areas that we lead the school with in academics, athletics, and leadership. And many of them win awards in all of those categories. It's so well deserving. And we'll take whatever time it takes to honor them and to give them those awards. I'm really proud of the families that I see in the audience here today that you were able to be here to witness it firsthand. Thank you, parents and support group. Let's give them a hand, cadets. As you saw, so many of the awards were created either in honor of someone or someone created the award to honor cadets. All of them usually by our alumni or by support organizations. And we're very honored to have that occur still today on a frequent basis. Someone will approach us and have an idea about creating an award to recognize our cadets in some manner. Not only with the award, they always have the name of the award and the type of award they'd like to have, whether it be a medal. You've seen some of these incredible awards from sabers and silver bowls and goblets and cash money. And so each time that happens, we're more than willing to do that, to continue to embrace the legacy of this school. And when someone comes up with an idea to continue to honor these young people, we're going to take the time to do that. So I hope, as General Murray started this with, to the new cadets, the RATs, that you've seen some of these prestigious awards, some of the actual physical things that go with them, from these sabers, these monetary awards, and that you were sitting back there saying, in May, when we do this, I'm going to be getting some of those awards. I hope you did that. I hope you talk to the recipients, find out what it takes to get in line to get those awards. They're very prestigious. And when you leave here as alumni, you will talk about the fact that you were a recipient of those awards. I know that because when I go out to our alumni functions, those types of things are discussed. They're very proud to be the recipient of some of these awards. So it was a great evening. Thank you so much for being here, all of the family support groups. Thank you and congratulations to the recipients of all these awards. So let's be off to a great year. This is the first week. I think things are off to an incredible start. Thank you all so much for doing that. Thank you.
Please rise for the departure of the official party. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for joining us today. Cadets, you're dismissed.